Once again, the bagman is back. I'm going to tell you a story about my invisible apprenticeship into crime. I'm in primary school, about 7 years old, and it suddenly decided I need to wear eyeglasses, these things. And I'll have to bullet point what I'm about to tell you because it's long and convoluted. But once I started wearing spectacles, there were 3 kids particularly at school, bigger than me. I was tall and skinny, but they were solid. And they used to walk home by a similar route to myself. But as soon as I put the glasses on, I picked up the nickname Scrooge, which actually ended up turning me into a moneylender and filthy rich. But they bullied me mercilessly. I'd walk home and they'd catch me and they'd flog me. And I'd go home with clothes ripped, black eyes, blood running out of me. And I talked to my parents and I said, hey, can you help me with this? And the comment I got really was, and I heard it through a window, send him back out. We've got to toughen him up, and that's the way to do it. And I thought, fuck you. And pretty much at that age, I decided I wouldn't trust adults again. And I didn't. From that age, I looked after myself. And I made decisions for me alone. So introverts are born, they're not created. But anyway, I decided ultimately that I had to take the power back and get rid of these 3 arseholes. And my favourite toy was a disabled .22 rifle. It was just the butt stock, the chamber mechanism, 4 stock and a barrel. There were no internal works. It couldn't fire. But it was heavy, it was solid. And on occasion, these boys, they used to walk home from school by themselves. And I used to wait in the bushes of the Goshen Hospital. There was a laneway that they used to pass. And when one of them passed me by themselves, I stepped out behind them. And I had my favourite toy with me, and I battered the crap out of them. I mean, I broke bones. I did terrible things to them, and I might spend 5 or 7 minutes on it, just completely battering them to virtually on the way to death. I mean, I wasn't fucking around. And I got 2 of them, and the 3rd one disappeared off the scene. He disappeared from school. But I never had any repercussions from it, so I figured their parents didn't care any more than mine. And but from that day on, it changed the whole aspect of my life, and I knew I had power from that point on, and I didn't take shit from anyone, not even teachers. I had a teacher that used to like to cane me, Professor Thorsby, a little fat pig of a science teacher. And he brought the cane down one day on my hand, and I grabbed it and snatched it out of his hand and broke it in half and handed it back to him. He said, fuck you. And then I got a week's holiday from school, so I figured that was a pretty good deal. Take care, guys. Catch you next time round. And honestly, this is the real deal. Don't miss your opportunity. Get into Amazon.com. See you guys.